Alright, let's talk about something that just happened in baseball that's got everyone buzzing. Imagine stepping up to the plate for your very first major league game, and not just getting a hit, but launching a home run. That's exactly what George Lombard Jr. did in his debut for the Yankees, and honestly, it's one of those moments that makes you love this game. Pause, but here's the thing, this isn't just a feel-good story. There's so much more to unpack here, and personally, I think it's a perfect example of how baseball can surprise you in the best ways. First off, let's set the scene. The Yankees are facing the Cardinals, a 2-0 game, and Lombard steps up in the fifth inning. He's facing an 0-2 count, which, if you know baseball, is a pitcher's dream. But Lombard doesn't just make contact, he crushes a 392-foot shot to left field. What makes this really interesting is the context. He's the first Yankees shortstop to homer in his debut, and the first Yankee to do it since Jason Dominguez last year. But here's where it gets even cooler. At 21 years and 63 days old, he's one of the youngest players to debut for the Yankees in decades. Derek Jeter, for comparison, was just a few months younger. So yeah, this kid's got some serious potential. Now, let's talk about what this means. A debut home run is already rare, but doing it as a shortstop, a position that's not typically known for power hitting, is next level. What many people don't realize is that shortstops are often valued more for their defensive skills than their bat. But Lombard's showing he might be the total package. And if you take a step back and think about it, this could be the start of something special. The Yankees have a history of legendary shortstops, and while it's way too early to make those comparisons, you can't help but wonder if Lombard's name could one day be in that conversation. But here's the detail I find fascinating. Lombard didn't just contribute offensively. He was a defensive standout too, starting 2 inning-ending double plays. In the second inning, he made this incredible off-balance throw to second base, and in the fifth, he ranged to his left, stepped on the bag, and fired to first. This raises a deeper question. How often do you see a player make such a massive impact on both sides of the ball in their debut? It's rare, and it speaks to his composure and talent. What this really suggests is that Lombard isn't just a one-trick pony. He's got the tools to be a complete player, and that's what makes this debut so memorable. In my opinion, this game wasn't just about the home run, it was about announcing his arrival as a player who can do it all. And let's not forget the human side of this. As he rounded the bases, his parents were hugging in the stands. That moment, right there, is why sports matter. It's not just about stats or wins, it's about those unforgettable moments that connect us all. Now, let's zoom out for a second. The Yankees are on a roll, winning 10 of their last 16 games, and their pitching has been lights out. Ryan Weathers threw 6 scoreless innings, and David Bednar locked down his 25th save. But what's really interesting is how Lombard's debut fits into this bigger picture. The Yankees are already one of the best teams in the AL, and adding a player like Lombard to the mix. That's exciting. It's like they've got another piece of the puzzle for a potential deep playoff run. On the other side, the Cardinals are struggling, getting shut out for the 6th time this season. And losing Jordan Walker to injury didn't help. But here's the thing, baseball is a long season, and one game doesn't define a team. Still, it's worth noting that the Cardinals need to find some consistency if they want to stay competitive. So, what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think George Lombard Jr.'s debut is more than just a highlight reel moment. It's a reminder of why we love this game, the unpredictability, the potential, and those once-in-a-lifetime moments that leave you in awe. What this really suggests is that Lombard could be a name we'll be hearing for years to come. And if you're a Yankees fan, that's got to be exciting. But here's my closing thought, what if this is just the beginning? What if Lombard's debut is the first chapter in a story that's going to be told for decades? I don't know about you, but I'm going to be watching closely. Because moments like this, They don't come around often. And when they do, you've got to appreciate them. So, what do you think? Is Lombard the real deal, or is it too early to tell? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Let's keep the conversation going.